Geez Louise, it's been a day. It's been a long day. I didn't get much sleep last night. The dog needed to go out in the middle of the night. It was a whole story. The problem is he didn't go out. I won't fill in the blanks, but he was sleeping on the bed, and the next thing I know, it was a disaster. So please, it's been a day. It's been with these bags under my eyes. However, I will make sure that my energy is in tune with the amazing remainder of the show. Guys, if you think you've seen it all, you've not seen anything yet. Still to come, the biggest, boldest, most amazing Chaco Canyon ring of all time at the lowest price ever. It's coming up momentarily. But first, don't be mad at me. I don't have a lot of these. It is on clearance. It's our 3-stone cuff. It's $159.96. The faster you run to the phone, the better. It's priced to sell. This has been a big success for the Chaco Canyon line. I want to give you the sizing so you can quickly make a decision. I never want to rush you on luxury jewelry like this, but the problem is it's not priced as luxury jewelry. It's priced at $159. So you're looking here at 22 by 17, 22 by 17 millimeter. You've got the others, which are 16 by 17. So they're big, really big. Okay, so let's jump in. Beautiful blue. You can get lost in the color, that is for sure. 671-727. I'm gonna keep you posted with what remains and how many's left. Okay, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. Already a lot of people jumping on in. You gotta have an eagle eye for the values and the bargains and the opportunities that are spread throughout the show. This is one of them. I don't have anything else like it. It's a big, bold cuff for, this is the same price as many rings that we will do. $159 is the same price as rings that we will offer. Look at the size of this. So Jennifer, this is, as you would imagine, selling itself at this stage. Tell us a bit about it before it's gone.
This is made by Navajo artisan Susanna Johnson, and this cuff was designed for Father Sky and his twin sons who live in the clouds and travel within them to watch over the Navajo people. The twins have bows that release lightning out as arrows, and this is them taking evil creatures away from the land as the travel with the loud booms, within the clouds resides. The drops around the middle of the stones represent water, and that the rain that the clouds bring. So when you hear that big thunderclap in the sky and you see that big bolt of lightning, those are the twins that are helping out and everyone, within who are the people who are scared of the rain, the scared of the thunder. And the elders like to tell the young people, especially the kids, to listen to the rain, respect it, sit down, and during that time, you're supposed to, be quiet and just listen to what's out there, because that is your father talking to you, within the clouds and telling you to behave. A long time ago, my great-grandmother used to talk about the clouds and the rain, and she used to cover the mirrors with sheets, and she used to tell us to take off, any silver that we had on, any jewelry, and she would open the windows, and she would tell us to be quiet and to pray, because during that time, they say that the ancestors, they want to be reflected within anything that, is reflectable, like, the mirrors or anything that is silver, and that is them trying to tell you to behave. And so if you want to be a good child, you're supposed to listen to that. And so stories like that, that's what I like to hear.
Well, we have fewer than 140 now to go around. I don't have any extended delivery options on this either, so it really is a last call. Mr. Jared, how long do you think before this is sold out with everybody on the phone? 30 seconds? Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, say in about a minute. Guys, if you can, you grab it. Really, it's a remarkable value on a big, bold cut. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's extraordinary. Because you watch the show, you see the pieces, you just don't see. Wait, is that the ring that we're doing next? Okay, so here's how the flow's going, right? After this, I've got this. And after this, I've got the ring. The ring. The ring is coming up. It's coming up. You're gonna wanna see this. Okay. So tell you what we'll do. We have 30 seconds before sellout, so I want to thank everybody for being a part of the show. I really do. You know, our team works so hard to bring this to life and to bring great values and stories. And Jennifer, for nearly 20 years, has been telling these stories on the air to all of the Chaco Canyon fans, and that's exactly what this is. It's a marvel of not only Stamp 925, but really beautiful. Guys, we are going to call it sold out now, but please do not hang up. We are counting you in. So thank you, thank you, thank you. What a buy. What a buy. Okay, in a moment, we're going to go to the phones, which I'm excited to do. Just before we say hi to